What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrub here, back again with another video. Hope you guys are having a great day. I know I am. And if you are, be sure to press the like button. Otherwise, no joke, no scam. The next time you're in school, some dude's really just gonna pee on your desk. Trust me, I've seen it happen. You're not gonna want anyone to be peeing on your desk. It's a very unfortunate situation, so press the like button. Real talk though, guys, today is a story time about a time I watched somebody kind of lose it on a teacher for just being a weenie. Those teachers that are like, I don't know, may you go to the bathroom, like those type of teachers. Regardless, it basically resulted in some guy having a screaming match that ended with him screaming, "I will straight up piss on your desk," which I just think is funny content, so that's what we're going to be talking about today. And without further ado, let's get into it.
It's absurd, I'm getting to the bag now. Lil' mama and she trying to call me dad now. I don't wanna hear no dumb.
I don't know what it is with English teachers, dude, but they really are such sticklers for the rules, man. It's like they learned grammar and then just decided that everything should be as strict as them grading an essay. And my English teachers, for whatever reason in high school, I had one really good one my senior year, but for the rest of the time I was in high school, they were just kind of like the teachers that followed rules a little bit too much, were just a little bit too intense. And when I was a junior, we had a teacher specifically that like hated kids going to the bathroom. I don't know if she had a situation where a kid went to the bathroom and then ended up burning down the middle school or what, but like when I say she had a weird vendetta against kids going to the bathroom, on the first day of school, she spent 20 minutes explaining to us that like kids going to the bathroom is a disruption of our education, and it's, disrespectful and rude to have to use the bathroom during somebody's lesson, and how unless it's an emergency, she does not allow any usage of the bathroom. Like, really spent an absurdly long time telling us how much she hates bathrooms. And I don't know if this was like one of those vegan hippie ladies that just enjoys taking dumps on the side of the freeway, but she definitely had some beef with bathrooms that to this day is completely unexplainable. So for the most part, kids would use the bathroom before they went into that class just because you knew that the teacher would like have a conniption and freak out if you had to go to the bathroom. And so for most of the year, there's no incidents, nobody having to pee because we were all kind of terrified considering how much she told us not to use the bathroom. But inevitably, somebody's gonna have to use the bathroom during a class, right? Like, it's impossible to literally go an entire school year without somebody having to pee during your class, especially when it was the class after lunch. Like, and she would use that as an excuse, oh, you guys were just at lunch, did you not go then? It's like, lady, I don't know if you understand how bodies work, but no, I drank a bunch of water at lunch and now it's an hour later and I gotta piss. What do you mean? Like, I don't understand what's so hard to understand about that. But she would actually use the fact that lunch was before this class to justify why we wouldn't have to go to the bathroom in her class. But one day, there's this kid who's never had any beef with the teacher, never argued with her. Me and her would get into it pretty often just because I like to talk a lot. That's just what I'm into. That's why it's my job. And this kid, though, had never had any beef with her. And it's really quiet, and we weren't even learning anything as a class. We were spending the hour writing essays. So there's not a lesson going on. She's not talking. She's not teaching. We're literally just sitting there writing our essays that are due tomorrow. And this kid gets up and he goes up to her and like he doesn't scream at her, nothing. He literally walks up to her desk and we just see that he asks a question. And the next thing that we hear is the teacher just going, "Are you kidding me?" Which, like, when you see a kid walk up to a teacher and calmly and quietly ask a question and the teacher's response is, "Are you kidding me?" You know it's about to get unreal because it's something that has to have pissed off the teacher to the point of like wanting to beat you with a telephone pole. You know what I'm saying? Like, no teacher just hits you with the "Are you kidding me?" unless you literally just threaten to fight their newborn child. Like, hey, yo, I know you just got back from maternity leave, but I'm just saying, if your baby keeps giving me those weird looks, we're gonna have to toss the hands. Anyways, she hits him with the "Are you kidding me?" So the entire class stops working on their essays and looks, and she's like, "Do you want to repeat your question loud enough for the class to hear it?" Which, when teachers do that, it usually either means that the question was so unbearably stupid that it's entertaining, or the teacher is about to look so unbearably stupid that it's entertaining. Oh my god, I've never burped in the middle of a word before. That felt sick. Is that how Aang felt in the Airbender when he can control air? Like, is that the amount of power that he feels? Oh my lord. Regardless, you know it's gonna be entertaining either way, so you have every reason to pay attention. He's like, "I'm just asking if I can go to the bathroom." And she's like, "How do I feel about people going to the bathroom?" And he's like, "I know you don't like people going to the bathroom. I've never had to use the bathroom before. I just have to pee. Like, can I please just go to the bathroom?" And she just starts reaming him in front of the class, dude, about about how, it's so disrespectful to know a teacher's rules and still go out of your way to be disrespectful and like break them anyways. And listen, lady, I'm gonna say this right now. I don't think any kid out there is going out of his way to have to pee during class. Like, don't get me wrong, certain classes I would go to the bathroom to just get out of class, but if I knew that you were gonna have a conniption and freak out, I would never just choose to ask for no reason. It's pretty obvious to everybody that this kid probably just has to pee. That's why he asked. It has nothing to do with like being disrespectful to the teacher. Human beings have to pee sometimes. Anyways, she's just kind of saying that like it's disrespectful to know the rules of a classroom and still avoid it, and why didn't he pee at lunch, and she's doing all these things. And I'm gonna be honest, this kid is holding it together very well. I think if a teacher started reaming into me, asking me why I had to pee, it would take everything in my power to be like, well, lady, I don't know if you're too stupid to understand this, but drinky water, go to bladder, me have to pee. Do you understand now? Like, the fact that he was able to keep it cool and just keep being like, I'm sorry, may I go to the bathroom, blows my mind. Like, I would have lost it by now, but whatever. I guess that's why it's not my story time, because I would have looked like the bad guy and not told it. But he's kind of just trying to stay calm, and she's still reaming into him. And finally, you can tell he's starting to get annoyed, and he starts being like, yeah, I'm disrespectful. Fine. Can I go to the bathroom? Can I go to the bathroom? Like, he stops trying to reason with her and listening to anything he's saying and just starts saying, can I go to the bathroom? Like, really pissed off, because believe it or not, he probably has to go to the bathroom. So she keeps saying that, like, if you really had to go so bad, you would have gone by now, you wouldn't have waited. And he's like, well, I didn't want to be disrespectful. And she starts accusing him of not having to pee. Like, yeah, he just decided to get into this screaming match with a teacher in front of all of his classmates for fun. That's what all the kids want to do, you know? Oh, don't want to write this essay, better embarrass myself and get told that I don't know when I have to pee like a toddler by my teacher in front of all my friends. That's what I personally love to do when I'm bored. There's gonna be more to the story, but I just want to take this little bit to say, if you wouldn't mind pressing the like button and commenting the word, I don't know, pee down below, I would really appreciate it. It just helps the video do better, and more views makes me happy. You don't have to, I guess, but I would appreciate it. And yeah, now that I'm done with that, back to the video. Anyways, he's finally starting to get fed up, and like, this kid, I've never heard him scream. He seems like a pretty normal guy. Like, he wasn't a nerdy, quiet kid, but he also wasn't incredibly outspoken. And as she's reaming into him, he finally has enough, and he just looks at her and he goes, if you don't let me pee, I'm gonna piss on your desk. Can I go pee? And the entire class just goes dead silent. Like, people were starting to giggle, you know, and laugh a little bit. But when he just starts screaming at this lady, being like, I'm gonna piss in your desk if you don't let me go to the bathroom, the class just goes dead silent. And the teacher even, like, has her mouth hanging open, looking all stupid, like, oh, and she's like, wow, no need to be angry. Really? No need to be angry? I don't know. You're like not letting this kid go pee. Obviously, that's gonna make him uncomfortable. You ever had to pee really bad before? You ever been on a road trip when there's no bathrooms around? It's not fun. Obviously, he's gonna get pissed. So she's like, that's highly inappropriate, but fine, I guess you can go to the bathroom. And he like runs out of the class sprinting to the bathroom because he had to pee, and he spent the last 5 minutes just getting yelled at for having to pee, which, like, bruh, I don't know about you, but I feel like if I was getting yelled at while I had to pee about how I don't have to pee, that would make me have to pee more, but maybe that's just because my bladder is rebellious or something. So he leaves, and the entire class is just like sitting there in silence, stunned, because yeah, that's not something. And he comes back, and the teacher like starts trying to, you know, go at him again, because I think she was embarrassed. Like, the entire class was just dead silent, and you know, nobody had to say anything, but the energy was kind of like, bruh, you just got owned by that kid, and our respect for you is dwindling. So when he comes back, like, she starts being like, how was your pee? Like, was it worth it? Like, questioning him. And I don't know what's weirder, dude. The fact that you wouldn't let him pee, or the fact that this kid comes back from the bathroom and you're like, how was your pee? That's a weird question for a teacher to ask a kid. Like, oh, how was the pee, Daniel? Did you enjoy it? All right, calm down, Miss Rebecca. Okay, that's a bizarre question. After that, though, it was very adamant that if anyone had to pee, she didn't question him again. Like, he taught her a lesson. He threatened to pee on her desk, and she started letting kids go to the bathroom again. And I guess that teaches you a lesson, which is sometimes kids just actually have to pee. It's not always to get out of class and, like, destroy the universe. Surprisingly, we're not all Thanos. Regardless, guys, on that note, that's going to do it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, I would appreciate you pressing the like button, letting me know in the comments section down below what you thought. And if you're new, subscribe, turn on those notifications. Or if you're subscribed and don't have notifications on, you should, because YouTube sucks at notifying people of things if you don't have all the notifications on. Like, sub boxes are always broken, so turn them on if you haven't already. If you like the intro song, a link will be down in the description below if you want to check it out. No pressure, though. Other than that, get yourself some of the OG Sub Club merch because it's super cool, and I can promise you it will get you a girlfriend. Not really. That's not scientifically proven, but, like, I'm going to say it to try to get you to buy merch, you know? Anyways, guys, on that note, I'm going to go pee in my toilet that I don't have to ask permission to use. If you guys need anything, I don't know, ask your teacher, I guess. And, get anyone pregnant. If you do, make sure they're hot. Hopefully, I'll see you guys next time. Use code SCRUBBY at the G Fuel checkout. And, yeah, I'm out. Peace.